What is up, my friends and family? Check it out. Welcome to another coaching session. Today I'm going to give you an awesome back exercise that you may have seen, you may have tried, but it's probably not your routine right now. So check this out. This is a chest-supported incline dumbbell row. That's the scientific name, but really it's kind of just like a jacked up seal row that Matt Ogus does, but with dumbbells. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to get one of those benches that you can adjust, and you're gonna wanna find a good incline that is going to allow your arms to hang straight down from your shoulders. You aren't going to want to have your dumbbell hit the ground every time you come to the bottom of the row. So make sure the incline is high enough, but also make sure that it is low enough that you're actually able to contract your lats as you're doing this. You're not so upright that you're doing almost like an upright row, like a deltoid thing. Make sure your lats are able to get activated. Once you set the angle of your bench, grab your dumbbells. Now you're not gonna go crazy on this. Please try this out first and then start upping the weights, because this is very, very much so form important. It's very important that you keep the form good, because you can very easily make this an exercise that has doing nothing for your lats at all, just like all arm workout. You're gonna set up by sitting on the bench forward towards the bench, and you're gonna either sit into the bench and then slide your chest up, or you can kind of sit up first about a couple of inches and then just lean your chest into the top of the bench. But you want your chest to be just at the top of the bench, maybe like mid-pec where the end of the bench is. That way you can keep your form good, you can keep your chest up, and you can activate your lats. Because if you're too far down, you might not be able to get your chest up. You might not be able to hit that correct form where you are, tight in the lats. So this exercise is very simple. Once you're set up in position, keep your chest up. Push your chest up, seriously, push your chest up and pull your shoulder blades together, your scapula, and pull them together, and that's how you're gonna start. Let your arms down all the way until they're fully locked out. That's gonna be your start position. Now think about pulling your elbows in towards your body. By thinking about pulling your elbows in, instead of thinking about pulling your hands up, you're gonna activate your lats a lot more. So as you're pulling your elbows up towards your torso, also think about pushing them down through your hips. Even though you can't do that, that's gonna help you activate the lat. And really, you're just gonna need to try to find the angle that works for you, because everyone's incline bench is gonna be a different angle. Everyone's limbs are gonna be different. So you need to find the angle that you can really tighten up on your lats. But with this exercise, we're not using a ton of weight. We're focusing on form. You're almost thinking about hyperextending a little bit. Think about when you're coming to the top of that row, pulling your elbows as far back as they can, even farther than you think they can go, squeezing the hell out of your lats. Really understand where your lats are and tighten them up at the top, and then slowly, very controlled, almost trying to hold that lat squeeze, let the weights down very slowly. Now, as far as hand position goes, you're going to be holding the dumbbells a little bit askew. They aren't going to be completely perpendicular to you, but they're also not going to be horizontal at the bottom. They're almost going to be diagonal to each other at the bottom of the movement, and then as you're pulling them up towards your body, towards your hip bones and your bottom of your rib cage, you're going to twist them sideways so that they're facing the same way that your body is facing. And then as you're coming down, you're going to twist them back to that diagonal or almost horizontal hold. So you're just really twisting as you're coming to the top, and then twisting as you're going back down to the bottom. That helps me personally really activate my lat. It really helps me swing my lat out like a wing as I'm coming down in the movement and really trying to keep the control of it. Like I said, this is gonna be a different exercise for every person. Everyone has different limb lengths. Everyone's gonna have a different angle of bench. Everyone has a different environment. It's all gonna be different. So when you do this, start with a light weight, feel it out, try to find where your lats are squeezing. If you're not feeling it in your lats, then something's wrong. Change it up until you are feeling your lats. You don't wanna just feel it in your biceps or feel it in the back of your rear delts or something like that. Those are mistakes that you can make pretty easily. And then once you find that contraction, work a little bit heavier weight, but just make sure you're holding that control. You're able to come to the top, squeeze, feel your lats, come back down to the bottom. There's no yanking. This is important because you're chest supported. You don't want to yank at all. You want to make sure that it's all controlled. I personally like to work in the 8 to 14 rep range with this one. I feel like it's a really good exercise to do after your main back exercise. So whatever your heavy thing is, if you're doing barbell rows or lat pull down, seated cable row, I like to go heavy on that. And I like to use this kind of as a medium exercise, one that's in between my heavy exercise and then my accessories and my isolations. And I feel like it is a great way to feel like propriocept your muscles and understand where your muscles are and get a good pump going into your lats so that you can continue that pump and that connection as you're moving through your lat day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this exercise. If there's any exercise you want to see me cover, any tips you want to hear, please let me know. I'll definitely cover them in another coaching session. But thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys all very soon. Team Beyond the Week. CT.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN, mother.